I said, I was a kid who was a fan of Deion with the Yankees, and I was like, wow, this guy's playing for the Yankees, okay? The late 80s, 1990 Yankees when they were losing a lot, okay? And it was just the Bronx Zoo for real, all right? And they had Deion. He was one of the characters. And when I go to Old Timers at Yankee Stadium, all right, every year I try and go there, okay? And several times the Yankees have different guys who come, and so several times I've asked different people in the media, like, oh, I wonder why. Cause sometimes they'll have like random Yankees who weren't even like that big of a deal when they were on the team, but they were Yankees, and they'll be out there for Old Timers Day, and you'll be like, oh wow, I remember that guy. He wasn't a star. He wasn't even on one of their winning teams, but they have him back. He was a Yankee, and they have him back. So a lot of it's a very interesting mix. Even though I have to say that after being to Old Timers Day now for several years, the Yankees invite a lot of the same guys back every season. So it's like if you go every year, you pretty much notice that they invite the same guys mostly. It seems like every year. You don't really see a whole lot. There are a lot of guys who I've thought about who were Yankees who had never been there, and Deion is one of them. And of course, Deion is a star, right? So, all right, the idea of Deion Sanders being at Yankee Stadium for Old Timers Day, like that would be pretty wild, right? Like if Deion Sanders showed up to Yankee Stadium for Old Timers Day, how cool would that be? And so there were times over the years where I would be at Yankee Stadium and I would ask people in the media, it would be cool if Deion was here, showed up for Old Timers Day. Like, how cool would that be? I mean, because you've seen, Darryl Strawberry and Dwight Gooden. I mean, Dwight Gooden was only, they played with the Yankees for parts of, about 3 years or so, but in this city, their biggest fame was with the Mets. They made their bones with the Mets, all right. But these guys, and they're not the best example that I'm using because Darryl Strawberry was a part of 3 World Series teams with the Yankees. Dwight Gooden, he pitched for the Yankees in '96. He did not pitch for them in the World Series, but he was not with them that long. But he's back, and you see other guys who weren't there for necessarily that long, but they'll have them back. Um, so Deion, yeah. So always wondered why not have Deion back? And some people in the media would tell me, they'd be like, "Oh, Deion, when he was with the Yankees, he was selfish, and him and the organization had issues, and he wasn't the best guy." Like that's the kind of stuff that I would hear from people in the media when I would ask them why. It would be cool if Deion was brought back, wouldn't it? Like, that would be cool. And this is what people would say, and I always thought it was like, yo, like y'all hating on Deion. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all hating on him. Like bring him back. That was a long time ago. Okay, nobody cares about that now. All right, bring Deion back, but never been to Old Timers Day. So I'm just saying. All right, so this is just the kind of stuff that has followed him.